New experiences, friends, and family. That is what Claire Carpenter's life is all about. But music has always had a special place in her heart.
Music has been, and it sounds cringe, but it's been a way that I cope with things. It's been a way that I think through emotions that I've had that I don't necessarily know how to work myself through, and then I'll hear a song, I'm like, that's how I'm feeling, or I see how they're going through that, and singing is a great way to work through my own traumas, my own emotions.
But little did Claire know, her love for music would evolve into everlasting friendships. So we sat down with the lead guitarist, Anne Herring, and had him tell us about how their band Opal was brought to life.
I went to a John Mayer concert with Claire and Kenneth, along with some other club members, and on the car ride back it was just us three. And we were talking about how we wanted to start a band for a different kind of genre, and that's kind of where the idea for Opal started.
But it was ultimately Claire's mother who persuaded her to continue on her path in music.
My mom was like, there's this club called Bloomington Dells Music Club. And I was like, why not try it? I went in and I was really nervous. I just kind of kept putting myself out there. I hate John Mayer. I do not like that motherfucker. And I respect him as a musician, but I'm like, I don't like him. But then Anne texts in the BDMC chat, it's like, anyone want to go to a John Mayer concert? And I was like, sure, I'll go. You know what, meet people. Just I think I found people that I want to be in a band with, so, yeah.
Making new friends comes with many challenges, but Claire was confronted with a different challenge of her own.
It was a lot of, holy shit, this is real. You don't think it can happen to you until it happens to you. We were on this gravel road, and it dipped down, and the ATV flipped on its side. I was driving it, my foot was pinned under it, and it slid along the gravel, ripped my skin off. And my dad somehow turned over a whole ATV, sped me back, and then threw me in the car, drove me to the hospital, and we started at Bloomington Hospital, and then I got airlifted too.
Although Claire was a varsity cross-country runner in high school, she was embarking on a new walk of life.
And I complain about it all the time, but in the grand scheme of things, I loved running. The first day that I was able to stand up from the hospital bed, I was beaming, I was so happy, but it's a lot to get used to because I came from being a cross-country runner. I was varsity cross-country, I was fast.
But even with her abrupt halt to cross-country, she decided to go all in on the band and pursue her love for music.
She had a surgery around late October, early November, and it was pretty rough because she wasn't supposed to be walking much, and you've seen clips of how she performs, and that's not really how she does it. So seeing her adapt to that and work her way around it, or sometimes just fight through it, is really inspirational.